Hi, welcome to All Things Good. Today I'm going to be showing you my typical breakfast, which is a super oats recipe. It consists of oats, strawberries, walnuts, sultanas, pistachios, banana and cinnamon. Typically if I don't have a lot of ingredients or I'm in a rush, I'll have bananas, cinnamon and oats. This is a double portion, which is 120 grams and 2 bananas. A single portion is about 60 grams, or about, in American terms, 2 ounces. So let's talk a little bit about the ingredients. Okay, oats are high in protein. They're the highest protein of any grain. They're packed full of fiber. They're also wheat-free and gluten-free, so you can get gluten-free oats. So if you're gluten intolerant, they're perfectly fine to eat. They're full of something called lignans. Now, there's one in particular called enterolactone, which is protective against hormone-related cancers like breast cancer, prostate cancer. And also it reduces heart disease risk and heart failure by 29%. So oats are super nutritious, full of magnesium, manganese, molybdenum, phosphorus, B1, chromium, zinc. So very healthy food. Don't believe the hype of the paleo people, because oats are extremely beneficial. Okay, walnuts. Walnuts are high in vitamin E, full of potassium. They contain many antioxidants and anti-inflammatories. It improves vascular and the endothelial linings of the arterial walls. Really good. It's anti-cancerous as well, and has positive effects with people that have metabolic syndrome. Pistachio nuts are very similar as well, contain B6, vitamin E, help eye health like macular degeneration and things like that. Typically you want to be consuming about 1 ounce of walnuts or a mixture of nuts a day. Generally the nuts that I favour are sunflower seeds, which is a seed but it's a fat, so I class them together. Walnuts and pistachio, they're my favourite. The sweetness of sultanas, they contain sugars and stuff like that. Not overly healthy, but very good. I top it with strawberries, which is fantastic because it contains, they improve your mood, they contain anthocyanins, they're antioxidants, great for bone health, boost brain and memory function, and great for your skin. And the bananas contain a lot of B vitamins, carbohydrates, and they add a lot of sweetness to the dish. The cinnamon that I have is organic cinnamon powder. Now this is really powerful and wonderful stuff. It's great for people with irritable bowel syndrome, with candida or yeast infections. It nukes them. Salmonella, colds and flus. It's antibacterial. It's been shown to improve people with depression. It protects against tooth decay because it's so antibacterial that it thins the blood. So it helps to promote all the nutrients to go to all the cells of the body. But you have to be careful if you're on a blood thinner or you're on any medication that does anything to your blood. If you have heart disease or heart problems, this will also be terrifically beneficial in conjunction with walnuts. So it improves the endothelial linings and take out the bad cholesterol. So let's get started and I'll show you how I make it. Okay, I'm just starting with a high heat. I'm putting my pan on and I'm going to add water. Doesn't matter how much water you add, it just depends how creamy or how hard you like your oats. I'm adding banana and I'm just going to slice that in. I'm just adding my oats, 120 grams. 120 grams is about 4 ounces. And I'm just going to let that boil. Okay, and you can see it just starting to come to the boil now. And I'm just going to give it a stir. And you can see it start to thicken. As it heats, the banana breaks down, and what it forms is this really sweet velvety custard. You don't need to add any milk to the recipe. This is a milk-free kind of organic vegan recipe, I guess you could call it, and it's just thickening beautifully now. So I'm going to add the sultanas. It's up to you whether you want to use sultanas or not, obviously, too. Give it a bit of a stir, and I'm just going to turn the heat down a little. So typically, after it's boiled, I let it cook out for another 2 or 3 minutes. And then I add my cinnamon, and I'm going to add half a teaspoon, a bit more of cinnamon to the mix. I like cinnamon. And just stir it in. The smell is amazing. Just give it a bit of a taste. Okay, it's been cooking for about 2 or 3 minutes since it was boiling, and we're ready to serve. I just switch off the gas. I won't use a ladle because it's more cleaning up. Put my bowl, and I just pour it into my bowl. Fantastic. So here we are with the oats, and I'm just going to add my pistachio nuts, my walnuts, and my fresh strawberries. And look at that. That's my breakfast for this morning, and it's amazingly healthy and absolutely delicious, and I'll give it a taste now. Absolutely beautiful. So there you go, my super oats recipe. So if you liked the video, please click like, share and subscribe. And when I mean share, if you know anybody with heart disease or sickness or cancer that can benefit from eating this type of food, please share these type of videos with them. Thank you very much for subscribing, for those of you that have, and thank you for watching All Things Good.